Well, I'm flat-footing it. That's kind of nice, but not unexpected. All right, if I've forgotten it, it ain't coming. Love that truck. All right. Well, we'll see. I gotta probably pull over in a few miles just to check my gear, make sure everything's still secured. But yeah, here we go. We're off, and it is a beautiful morning. So it's always the first I don't know, 30 minutes or so riding. I haven't ridden in a while. I've never ridden with my bike loaded down like this. And so, you know, the first 30 minutes is always very cautious, constantly checking my mirrors to see if my gear is still there, which I can't see it, so checking my mirrors really doesn't help. I'm going to pull over here shortly, so, and just check my gear. But it feels great out here. My phone is supposed to be giving me turn by turn in my ear. I'm going to stop and figure out why it's not doing that. Not important right now, but once I get farther away, it will be. This is one of my favorite parts as I come around this corner. What the hell? So I love this part of the trip. I'm only about 45 minutes from my house, but it's when I first get to see the Shenandoah Mountains, and it's really beautiful. I come around a corner, and there it is, and I know that's where I'm headed, and it kind of gets me excited, and it's the first sign that I have I've left home and headed for some fun. The KLR is running great as long as I keep fuel in it. I had I don't know why, but at 150 miles, I had to switch to reserve. That is extremely low miles. I usually get to about 200, a little more than 200. But maybe it's because I have all this gear. I mean, that makes sense. So, I don't know. Just got to keep an eye on the trip meter and make sure I fill up so I don't have that problem anymore. Other than that, which was my fault, I had to stop and get chain lube. I forgot to lube my chain, right? Simple stuff. It's like forget to tie your shoes. I forgot to lube my chain, so I had to stop at I stopped at a Harley dealership, but they've had this Harley Davidson brand chain lube for like $12. I drove a quarter of a mile to Advance Auto Part. I bought the same thing at Advance Auto Parts with an Advance Auto Part label on it for like $6. So lube that chain out there in the parking lot, and found a place to stick the can of chain lube because I really thought I was gonna have to throw it in the trash, but I found a spot for it. So that makes me feel good. I'll be able to lube my chain every day. Just dumb mistake, but not a big one. So Sure am enjoying the ride. Bye-bye. Thank you. Could not pass that up. Got 2 cups of lemonade, and it was wonderful. So I've been riding about 100 miles so far. I'm into the George Washington National Forest, and it has been really, really nice. And one of the things I like the most about today's ride is I haven't had a lot of traffic, particularly behind me. When I'm riding, I really just like to ride right on the speed limit. It's completely opposite of the way I drive, to be honest with you. When I'm on a bike, I just like to go the speed limit, enjoy the scenery, pay attention to my surroundings, and I always feel that pressure to speed up when I've got cars bearing down on me or other vehicles. So I've really enjoyed not having anybody behind me and just moving at my own pace without the pressure of vehicles behind me creeping up on me. But beautiful ride, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of it. I think I'll be leaving the asphalt here in about, looks like about 20 miles, I think. Not even sure, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to work because I don't have any signal right now, and as soon as I reach my destination, I'm supposed to load my next map, which I will not be able to do because, like I said, no signal. But this is beautiful, and the road only goes one direction. Guess what my plan is. Wait. Well, I have reached my first waypoint. I'm right off of 33. Forget the name of this road, but here I am. Getting ready. I got about 20 miles, I think, on this road. It's beautiful out here. Alright, well that was uneventful as I was hoping. First water crossing. Line, very small. Oh yeah, there's a very small water crossing maybe 100, 200 yards from here. No, I came up on 33 and just turned onto this. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Is there another water crossing? 2, 3 more. Okay. I'm heading up the smoke hole. If I make it, I don't know. Yeah. It's my first solo trip. I appreciate it. All right, be careful. Fellow rider. Well, here comes another water crossing. So we're just going to take it standing up. No problem. Got a little wet on that one, but can't say I minded. It's beautiful. What a beautiful trail. I figured I'd average about 15, 20 miles an hour. And although I'm creeping up to 25 right now, I've been at 15 for a while. But this is just an absolutely awesome trail. Well, that was I think my third water crossing. If that guy was correct, I should be done, but none of them were very difficult. Just left the George Washington National Forest. I think that's what that sign said. Not sure what that means. See that little Bambi just run by. Campground. That is the river, which I am going to go swimming. Okay. I need to cool off, and I'm stinky. This is like. It's chilly, that's what it's like. Oh my gosh. It's very chilly. I don't think I'm going to film this. think I want wet pants. Rode about 200 miles today. This section of the Mid-Atlantic backcountry discovery route I picked it up just outside of Raleigh Springs, rode it into West Virginia, picked up the trail. It was fantastic, great trail. Had about 3 or 4 water crossings. It was awesome, no problems. Met a couple of bikers, adventure riders coming the other direction. We chat for a few minutes, and they were a KTM and a BMW, and they gave me props, told me I would have no problem with my setup. So yeah, bike was awesome today. So that's my tent. It's way bigger than I needed, but I told you about that. So I was gonna cook a steak this evening, but well, first of all, it's still frozen. That little Walmart cooler did the trick. And second of all, my neighbors from down the road, they brought me fried chicken, some steamed spiced shrimp, and firewood. So, friendly folks. Gonna have a good evening, get some rest, and see where tomorrow takes us.